Hey guys, Ryan Palmer Golf here. Welcome to my channel. Today I just wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about how to maybe fix a slice on your way to the golf course. I know there's a lot of people out there who don't play golf all that often, and they're always trying to get a few tips right before they're trying to get out there to the golf course. I just thought I'd make a little short video trying to help y'all figure out some of your problems off the tee, especially. I know we all like to try to swing really hard with a driver, okay? That's what it's meant for. It's the biggest club in your bag. It's meant for you to advance it as far as you possibly can. Today I'm out here at hole number 5 on Links on the Bayou. I moved up a few tees for the fun of it, really. It makes this hole a little bit more drivable. But the reason I really chose this hole is because it's a great test of golf, right? It is quite a large fairway, but we've got OB all down our right side, and we've got a water hazard all down our left side, right? So we really are trying to take our field of vision and move it right towards that flagstick on the green, okay? First, I'm gonna address my guys who slice it. So one of the most obvious ways to tell if you're slicing it is your ball starts straight or maybe right or left, but it just keeps going right and there's no control over it. We're creating way too much spin that makes the ball just keep going right, okay? So the way that normally happens, right, is in order to create left spin, the club head is going to be moving in this direction across your body, kind of like this, right? So we're here, we're chopping, we're swinging left really hard, and that is what's going to kind of create that left to right spin, right? Now for a slice, it's normally because we're doing this movement right here, but with an open club face, right? So it's really creating a lot of that left to right spin. What we want to do in order to fix that, right, is you want to make sure on your backswing you create enough space between your hands and your body to allow yourself to drop your hands almost straight down in this direction. And you see how my club head is already kind of pointed out that way, or my club is pointed out to the right. That means my club head has to follow that movement, right? Coming from the inside, moving out to that right area. For my lefties, just reverse this, and that's what you're gonna do, right? So if we're left-handed, it's because we're coming across to our right side like this, really heavy, okay? What we wanna do is we wanna make sure we're coming in from this direction, moving out to your left, okay? Inclusive to both right-handed and left-handers. So today, what I'm really gonna try to get y'all to focus on, okay, is we want to get to a good set position at the top, create that space right between our core and our hands to allow us the room to move our hands down and around our body, just like that, okay? And that is what's going to create that slight more overdraw spin, right? Now, if we are still doing that, okay, and we're doing this motion right, and we think we're doing this motion really good, what I really want y'all to do is pay attention to where your face is pointed, because it is still possible to slice it doing this, because look, my club head is pointed almost into the hazard over there, right? So we want to make sure that club head is staying square through the ball. That way it doesn't create that sliding off the face movement, right? So I'll show you just for an example, right? So we're gonna get here. I'm gonna get into our setup, make sure we want our toes, our hips, and our shoulders almost all in the same direction, right? So if I'm trying to hit it at the right side of that green, I'm gonna make sure my feet are aimed there, my hips are aimed there, and my shoulders are all aimed there, right? And that's what's gonna help me stay in this nice open position, turning through the ball, creating all that space. And here we go, I'll hit one for you now, just to show you. Look at that. Perfect. Nice high draw. I started it a little bit too far right, so it looks like it's just short of that bunker there on the right. Great place to be with this pin. We got lots of room moving out in that direction. Got another tee in my pocket here. Just a tee another one up. So yeah, like I said, creating all that space here gives you the room to swing out to the right and make it move left. Now, if we're having the opposite problem, this is for my hookers. I do not, pause, do not hook the ball all that often. My swing has gotten me into a space where me hitting that 3-yard draw is hard to do. If you are really over inside and you are shutting the face down through your swing, that is what's going to cause you to hit that big sling and hook. Now, it's a very strong shot, right? Because you are using a lot of energy to turn that face over in your arms and in your hands. What I need my hookers to kind of focus on there is staying strong with your arms, but we need to turn really hard with our lower body, right? With our core, from like right here to right here. That needs to focus on turning more, because like the more you turn this way, you see how that club lags behind me and then that face stays a little bit more open? That's gonna keep you from overturning the ball and going into that hazard there on the left, right? So I'm gonna hit another one. It's gonna be more of a fade, just to kind of teach the fade as well. Now this ball, there is a difference between a cut and a fade, right? A fade is a ball that's not spinning backwards, right? It's on the same spin rate as a draw would be. And that's what's also gonna help you kind of keep that low spin, make sure the wind doesn't affect it too much, make sure it's not gonna slice, right? Because that's what we're trying to stay away from. And the way we do that is we just get here, we keep a kind of little less into out path that I was showing the other group of people, and keep it a little bit more out in front of you and turn really hard and down that way, right? So now I'll show you. Kind of a little bit different. Just show you the fade. So for my fade, I'm going to set up. My feet are going to be left of the green. My hips are going to be left of the green. My shoulders are going to be left of the green. I'm really going to try to pull left really hard, just like that, okay? So here we go. Fell over a little bit there, but nice big high fade, low spin, that way it still gets the distance that a draw would get. And yeah, so now this last one I'm just going to try to show y'all how I normally swing the ball. That's me doing a lot of overage and stuff, but I'm going to try to hit this one straight. I know that's a little bit different than what we're trying to do, but we're going to try to make this ball go as straight as possible. We want it to be a nice penetrating flight, so I'm going to try to keep this one lower, not swing up as much. Just keep it low, straight, try to get it to run up there on the green. A little bit further back in my stance to help keep it low. There it is. Chase. 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 Yep, and that one's just short of the front of the green. There's 3 different ways to hit a golf ball. I don't know how long that took, maybe 8 or 10 minutes, but hopefully it helps you on your way to the golf course today and keeps you focused, gets you, maybe shaves you 1 or 2 strokes off the tee today. Maybe you don't lose 3 golf balls today, you lose 1 or 2. So let me know if that helped you. Also, feel free in the comments to leave me any more questions that you have. So appreciate your time, guys.